Hi there, it's Brande from Scrapstorian. Just a quick unboxing video for you of the recent kit that I ordered and received from Scrapdelight, a company in Netherlands, as part of their documenting life stories collections that they create. Scrapdelight is a company, like I said, out of Netherlands, and they have a brick and mortar shop, an online shop. They offer classes and all kinds of other stuff. And one of the things they do as well is they design their own kits. And I have been following them, stalking them on Instagram for a while, and needed to get my hands on one of their collections, especially when they came out with this Eloquence collection in July. That's a lot about travel and wanderlust and all of that fun, amazing stuff that's so important to me. But the shipping into Canada is pretty, it's tough. It's tough within Canada, let alone getting something into Canada. And so I just made a point since July to put aside all of the money that I make from doing scrapbooking classes at my local scrapbook store. And then as soon as I had enough to cover the shipping and all the good stuff that I wanted, I placed my order. So this is it. So I'm really excited to show you, and also just really excited to start playing with it. And you'll see exactly what I mean here shortly. So again, Scrapdelight. So this comes in the package. It's put in a really nice box, tissue paper, all the good stuff that makes it exciting to unwrap. And included as well as these little info sheets that reference the hashtag that they suggest that you use. And it looks like there's a giveaway for locals as well, which is great. And then just a little quick sign on to a place on their site that offers media kits or all kinds of associated, either I think there might even be cut files, but at least some takes on the product and some different sketches and stuff. So very exciting. So what I'll start with is letting you see the ephemera, and I just, before I started this, quickly laid it out into a little box here, into my kind of ephemera embellishments tin that I use when I'm scrapbooking. And you can see these are just fabulous. Like the colors are a teal and a gray and a muted blue, and with the yellows in there, and then all based on white. So really, really bright and really awesome. And so this is the ephemera of the Eloquence kit. Because it wasn't July when I ordered, when the collection came out, I ended up ordering the pocket page scrapbooking kit in order to get the journaling cards, the ephemera and the enamel dots, and then the 12 by 12 cardstock that goes with that. And I also ordered the shape. So the scrapbook kit itself was sold out, but I was able to kind of piece together all of the good things that were part of the collection. So one of the things I got were these large journal tags, or these large pocket page squares, and I'll just walk you through each of these. You can see they're all pretty fabulous. Love that world. Anything that's got the globe on it is beautiful to me. Oh, love that floral. Never thought I'd say I love floral. Must be I'm on the Wild Hair Kits design team, and I find I'm quickly starting to really enjoy floral. So it must be the way Alison Gerling is putting the kits together for me. It's starting to catch my eye. So interesting. And these cityscapes are just so cool. So again, muted colors, which I really like, can really make them pop by adding like some true black to this. And the quality is fabulous. These are really stiff cardstock. I think they would stamp very well. I definitely think they could be journaled on without any issue of anything going through, any of that stuff. So really neat. Ooh, I'm looking forward to punching those out. That's fun. Love the peacock feathers. And I'll try and get a little closer on that. You can see those are words, but some of them are actually painted in. And apologies if you can see, I've got stays on my hands here. I've been scrapbooking this morning, and so there's always a bit of stays on carnage. Oh, look at how cute that is. Those are all little tiny scenes, and some of them are colored in. Oh, fabulous. Love that. So those are the large journal tags that came with the stuff that I ordered. And then I got quite a few of the smaller journal squares, pocket page squares, because I got the squares that came with the actual pocket page kit, but then I also added the journal add-on. My intention is to, I think, to document my hike of the West Highland Way from 2008, so going back quite a bit of time. I do have a journal and a bag full of ephemera from back then. At the time I thought I was just being a pack rat, but now it's called something, so that's quite exciting. So I've got all that ephemera, and I think it's going to end up being probably 2, maybe even 5 traveler's notebooks. So quite a bit that I've got there to do, and I'm thinking that this would be the perfect collection to make kind of the base of a kit for that entire traveler's notebook, and just be able to pick from just one kit and play and play and play. So that's what I'm thinking. So I did order extra of these cards because they are just so fabulous for traveler's notebooks. I don't pocket page per se. I do have pocket page covers, and I like to toss a random one into my 12 by 12 albums just to break things up, and when I've got multiple pictures or lots to say. And so I kind of use them just as a little, I don't know, overall album embellishment, if you will, versus actual pocket page scrapbooking. Oh my gosh, that's too cute. Sorry. So lots of little journaling spots on here. Again, lots of mountains, outdoor city stuff, which is like the perfect for the West Highland Way, which goes through the mountains in Scotland, as well as through a number of small little villages and towns. So I think they'd be great. So those are the large and the small journaling tags. I also ordered the add-on custom cardstock. I was a little bit worried, well, of course I can only see it on Instagram, but that what I was worried about is that the muted colors of the collection might be a little bit hard to match with my preferred cardstock, which is either Bow Bunny Double Dot and largely Basil products like the Basil cardstock. And so I thought for a few extra dollars I added on the cardstock that actually goes with the collection, just to make sure that I did have something that would exactly match, and then I wouldn't feel as pressured to try and find that perfect thing, that perfect cardstock from another collection. The other thing I added on was the shapes. These are just so fun, especially just as to tuck and layer with on any of my pages, even if I was doing a 12 by 12. And the little tags and stuff I think will work really well for a traveler's notebook. So those are the stickers. The actual, and I've taken it apart a little bit, but you'll get the point here anyway. The pocket page kit itself comes in this package, and this is the Document Life Stories package. So it's a really thick plastic envelope, keeps everything inside, which is just fabulous. I can imagine if you were a regular subscriber of their kits, how great this would be to just have those all lined up and organized for all the embellishments. So I'm really excited to have that, and that's going to be good for keeping this sorted. And there is the acrylic word, Wanderlust, and the first page I saw posted with this collection had this Wanderlust acrylic on there, and that's the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, I just love that word. And then, of course, I had to have it, and the whole collection really lends itself to supporting that word, so that's awesome. Matching enamel dots, which are just great. This color right here is like teal, like I would say, you know, if you could pick a signature color for yourself, that would probably be it. I even, in fact, have that color in my hair, so I'm really excited. Matching alpha stickers here, so that's just a nice gray, and I love that the font is quite playful. And I think that will contrast nicely with these word stickers, which is in like an old typewriter, but kind of still playful font. So I think these are great, and they've got just awesome words in here, and I love that they have the word backpacking. That's actually hard to find, and so that makes me really happy. So I can see that being part of the title page. Next up is the Vellum that comes with the scrapbook kit, and it's basically like a bird's eye view of a city street, I guess would be the best way to describe it, and it's gold in vellum, and I have to tell you, the quality of this is pretty unbelievable. I can actually feel every single square on here. The gold is just perfectly laid. There's no issues with it, no gaps in the gold, and it's hard to kind of show in the video, but the quality is really awesome there, so I'm really excited to use that. And I would not have thought to put gold with the collection. I probably would have gone silver just because of the blues, but getting it in the collection and seeing it with the gold, it's like, of course, like just no brainer. So I'm excited to kind of bring into the kit some gold stuff that I have, because I've got quite a bit of Heidi Swaps gold stuff and stuff, so I'll bring that in there. And then I've got as well the 12 by 12 paper pack that goes with Eloquence, so I'll just run you through those as well. She's too cute. Okay. And I find a lot of this is really awesome black and white base pattern, so super easy to match with anything, which, you know, also looks really good with that gold, but I think it's going to really draw out those blues and the yellow of the collection. And these are words, and these are all words that are associated with being, like, you know, the Wanderlust concept, right? Photo, explorer, detour, all that good stuff, and it's in French, which makes me happy. So, and here's that really cute pattern I like, just little sketches of everything. I'd love a stamp collection that exactly matches that, but anyway. I want all the stuff. Love the cityscape. Oh, that's really great. Can't go wrong with some graph based. Again, the gray, and another little cutesy little cityscape there. This is the dictionary again, and again, the same words, but in that different blue with, you know, the distress on there, and you can't go wrong with some watercolor. Another favorite of mine is arrows. These are beautiful, and that's the yellow, and I think that's the only really big solid yellow pattern, so that's fun. It's really meant to be a pop color. And this is that same cityscape with the vellum, but instead on the cardstock. And then a couple more here. Blue and the gals, the traveling gals, too funny, love it. Those will be fun to play with. Yeah, and some more blue and then some green in there. So that is the 12 by 12 paper collection there, and I'll just push this a little bit to the side so you can kind of see all the good stuff that came with everything that I ordered. And so that's that from Scrapdelight. Again, it's kind of a hodgepodge of a pocket page kit plus a bunch of other stuff. I'm really excited to play with it. I do wish it was not so kind of pricey to get here. No fault of Scrapdelight's, of course. That's just Canadian shipping for you. But I will definitely be paying attention to other collections because it's one of those things you get in the mail, and I couldn't wait to do this video so that the next thing I can do is just start cutting and playing and gluing, so it's going to be really fun. So thanks for joining me. That is Scrapdelight, and this is the Document Life Stories, the Eloquence collection. Thanks.